So now that we've got a pretty good handle on our data layer, I'm going to take out this call to sync and seed. And what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to do a module.exports. And what I'm going to end up exporting is I'm going to end up exporting my sync and seed, because our data layer is going to get used by another part of the application. I always like to put this in an object. And what are the three things that we're exporting? Well, we've got a user, we've got a story, we've got a review. Those are our three models. And what I'm going to do here, first let's go over here. Let's actually add a server.js. And let's kill this process. And we're going to run nodemon server.js. Nothing really is going on here. We're going to bring in Express. Again, this is just a couple of lines of code. We're going to require Express. Of course, when we do that, we'll see that Express is not installed. We could actually even go over here and say npm I express. Since our package.json file ends up changing, we should end up restarting after this ends up getting installed, which we do. And we're going to have our app, which will be Express. And let's actually bring in our DB. This is ours, so it's ./DB. And let's do our DB sync and seed. And when we're done syncing and seeding, let's actually start listening on our server. So I like to go over here and I'm going to bring in a port, which is going to be process environment port. Again, this is for when I end up deploying. But if I'm just running locally, I'm going to have this on 3000. And I'm going to start listening. App.listen, port. And I just like to always just print out console.log, listening on port 1, 2, 3. And let's just take a look. So we're syncing our data. Let's actually just get rid of Mo over here since it's a little bit distracting. And if we went over here and we put in localhost 3000, we would see that we can't get a GET, but at least we have our Express set up and we could start setting up our API.